Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Friday Pilates session. It is absolutely wonderful to have you here. I've been looking at the chat. I can see there's lots of you there and you're all talking to each other. So yes, today is all about us coming together from all around the globe to do half an hour of our Pilates practice. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be doing an intermediate level Pilates class. This is going to be a progression from the last 2 weeks. So I've tried to give you a bit of an idea of how your practice can grow. So last week we did Pilates for beginners, the next step. The previous week we did Pilates for beginners. So today is intermediate level Pilates, okay? If there's anything that doesn't feel right, then don't do it. Choose another exercise or adapt it. I'll try and offer you some modifications as well if needed, all right? So let's get started. Here we go. So we're going to do our half an hour Pilates. And then, as always, at the end of the session, I'll come back and I'll talk to you and I'll answer all your Pilates related questions, okay? So let us begin. So come and stand on the front of your mat. And we're going to try and keep a kind of consistency with what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. So let's draw the tummy in. Let's tuck the tailbone under and bring your arms down by your side. Now just relax for a moment. All right, I just want you to focus on the feeling in your body. So I want you to think about pulling your tummy muscles in, really feeling that connection in your core. So tighten them so you can really feel that there. And then imagine there's a thread in the top of your head and someone's gently pulling you upwards. It's like you're growing as you stand there. Now take a breath in, breathe out. We're going to take the chin to the chest. We're going to soften the knees, keep pulling in on the tummy and rolling down towards your mat. You're going to breathe in there and then you're going to breathe out, draw the tummy in, uncurling the spine and coming back up. Now think of reaching up through that spine. Take a breath in, breathing out, chin to the chest, bending the knees and rolling down. Inhale there and exhale, draw the tummy muscles in and come on up. Let's do one more deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, rolling down. Inhale there. Exhale, coming all the way back up. Good. So now you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to exhale. You're going to roll back down. This time we're going to place the hands on the floor in front of your feet. Okay, now I want you to take your right leg back. Your right leg back. I want you to just bring your hands just onto your fingertips and really press down into your left foot so you can lift your body up. You're going to bring your arms up in the air. And then from here, we're going to do a little dip. We're going to dip down for 1 and straighten, 2 and straighten, 3 and straighten. You're going to take your arms out to the side, bring them down, bring the right foot in, take a breath in, breathe out, unrolling the spine and coming up. Take a breath in, breathe out into the chest, bending the knees, rolling down to the floor. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Reach your left foot back. Come onto your fingertips. Now press down into your right foot. That's going to activate your glutes. And then start to lift your chest up. Bringing your arms up in the air, shoulders down, little dip. So we're going to dip down for 1. And extend that leg. 2. Extend that leg. 3. Extend that leg. Bring the hands down. Bring the foot in. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And uncurl the spine. Now you can take a deep breath in. Breathing out, rolling back down. Bending those knees. Coming down, placing the hands down. This time we're going to reach that right leg back. You're going to press into your hands. You're going to reach your left leg back. That's it. Now you're going to pull the tummy and lift your bottom up to the ceiling. Reaching up, pressing your chest towards your thighs. Now lower those heels down. Lift those heels up and come back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift, lower the heels, lift the heels, and down. And 1 more. Lift, lower the heels, lift the heels, and down. Now you're going to bring the right foot in, left foot in, and you're going to come and lie down on your mat. Okay, so come all the way down, and let's find our neutral position. So pubic bone, hip bones in alignment, feet quite close to your bottom, and then hands pressing down into the floor. So pelvic curl, you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to breathe out, draw the tummy muscles in, tilting the pelvis towards you, and then peeling up off the floor. Pushing up with the bottom, pushing down into your feet to really activate the back of the body, particularly the glutes. Inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to soften here in the chest and think of that ripple of movement as you come all the way back down. So you can take a deep breath in. You're going to breathe out to tilt. And then roll the spine all the way up. You're going to inhale to hold. And exhale. Slowly coming down. So really important for us to warm up the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, so drawing in as much as you can. Keep that hold in your abdominals as you peel the spine up. Inhale and exhale. As you come back down, we've got 2 to go. Deep breath in. Breathing out to tilt. And roll that spine up. Inhale to hold. And exhale as you come back down. Last 1, deep breath in. Breathing out to tilt. And roll that spine up. Inhale to hold. And exhale as you come all the way down. Well done. Let's take the arms out to the side. Palms facing up. I want you to imagine your shoulder blades are glued to the mat. So you're going to bring your right leg up into tabletop. Then you're going to pull the tummy in, bring that left leg up as well. Okay, so here we go. Going to inhale, knees over to the right. Keep your shoulder blade, left shoulder blade on the floor. Exhale to come back to center. And then over to your left. And exhale to return. So we're inhaling as we move to the right. We exhale to come back. Inhale, we go left. And exhale back. Now we're going to inhale to the right. We're going to extend the left leg. Exhale to come up. And then lower that leg down. We're going to inhale left. Extend the right leg. Exhale up and lower down. Anything gets too tough, you just go back to the previous movements. Extend, lift, and lower, and to your left. Extend, lift, and lower. Well done. So you're going to reach your arms overhead. All right, palms facing up. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to breathe out to lift the arms, head and chest. We're going into the 100. So you can stay in this position. The arms are starting to pump. If you want to work at a more challenging level, then you can take the legs out and you can be up high here. This is the easiest place to go. And the lower you go with the legs, the more challenging. So you choose where you want to be. Let's get started. Let's take a deep breath in. And here we go. We're going to exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. Lift your legs up, so toes to the ceiling. Take your head and chest down. Reach your arms overhead. Turn the palms towards each other. Now pull your tummy muscles in. Try and flatten your back to the floor. And here's a little challenge. You're going to see if you can lower those legs without your back arching. If you feel your back start to lift, then bend your knees and place your feet down. Otherwise, you're going down to the floor. And we're preparing for our roll up. So any tightness in the back, remember from last week, you can do this with one leg or you can do it with both legs bent. All right, so from here, we're going to inhale to move the arms, head and chest. Exhale to draw the tummy muscles in, coming up, really scooping in here. So you want to really feel this pulling in as you reach over. Take a breath in, breathing out as you come back down and arms overhead. So you're going to inhale, moving arms, head and chest. Exhale, coming up, scooping in. That's it. Good. Inhale. And exhale, coming down. So try and relax your neck muscles so your arms move, but it's very soft. It's not too rigid, not too tense in your upper body. Tension in the tummy. That's what we want. Inhale and exhale to come back down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. As you come back down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale. And exhale. Returning to the floor. Arms overhead. And then from there, what I want you to do is bring your arms down beside you. Okay, so you're going to press the hands down into the floor. You're going to tilt your pelvis. So you're going to try and flatten your back again into the floor and see if you can lift those legs up all the way up. Well done. Now bend your knees. Bring your arms up behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Open your elbows. Okay, so we're going to do the single leg stretch. So you're going to breathe out to lift your chest up. And you're going to extend your left leg, pulling your right knee in towards you. So get your chest as high as you can. Now take a breath in. You're going to switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. So watch your legs. See if you can really stretch those legs out. So working all the leg muscles as well as the core. That's it. Keep that going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can lift your chest a little higher and think of your left rib lifting and turning as if it was going to reach up to your right knee. So you're doing a little rotation and then we're going to switch sides. And switch sides. And switch sides. Good. So it's rib to knee. Rib to knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Take your head and chest down. Bring your hands down. Reach your legs back up. Flatten your back into the floor. Take a breath in, breathe out, pull the tummy in, and see if you can lower those legs down. Reach your arms overhead. Turn the palms in, one roll up to sitting. So you're going to inhale, moving the arms, head and chest. Exhale, coming all the way up to sitting. And now we're going to have our feet apart. I'm just going to come back just a little. All right. So feet apart, arms up, and just do a little wiggle on your bottom. And just try and think of trying to get as upright as you can with your spine. Bend your knees if you're tight in your hamstrings. Otherwise, legs can be out in front of you like this. All right, so visualize you've got a wall behind you and you're going to peel off it starting from the very top of your head. So take a breath in, breathe out, take your chin to your chest. Now pull your tummy muscles in and keep pulling them in as you try and round your spine forward. So it's called the spine stretch. So you're trying to feel that stretch going down the back, particularly into the lower back. All right, so you've got to create that resistance with your tummy. Then you're going to take a breath in, breathe out. You're going to draw the tummy muscles in and slowly come back up. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, breathing out into the chest, pulling in with the tummy, rounding the spine forward. That's it. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way up. Just one more deep breath in and breathing out into the chest, rounding the spine forward. Good. Inhale and exhale. Coming back up, sitting nice and tall. I want you just to bring your legs together. Take your arms out to the side, turn your palms up to the ceiling. So you should really feel a lovely stretch through the arms and shoulders. Now rotating from the waist, so working the waistline, we're going to go 1, 2, and back to center, other way, 1, 2, and center. And center. And center. 1, 2. So try not to sit back. Sit right up off your bottom and center. Last 2. And center. 1, 2. And center. Well done. Now bring your arms behind you. And you're going to be leaning back with a straight back. So we're not rounding. We're really trying to stretch out the shoulders. Fingertips pointing out. And I want you to bend your knees. So look at your own body and try and align your ankles, your knees and your hip bones on the front here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a breath in. We're going to breathe out and we're going to press into the feet and the hands and lift up. Now I want you to look forward because once we're here, we're going to try and lift the right leg up, extend it, bend it, and lower down. Again, we're going to lift, extend, bend, and lower down. One more time. Lift, extend, bend, and lower down. Take a breath in, breathe out, come on down. Okay, a bit of a challenge there for you. Let's do that on the other side. Deep breath in, breathing out, up we go. Good, now put the weight into your right foot. So press down into that right foot, lift the left, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Take a breath in, breathing out, bringing yourself all the way down and bringing your hands forward. Okay, so we're going to go into our first rolling exercise. So what I want you to do from here is bring those feet in, hands on the shins, and then just start to pull the tummy in and rock back so you can feel you're balancing on the back of your pelvis. That way you should be able to lift those feet just off the floor. Feet nice and relaxed, shoulders and neck relaxed. Now pull that tummy in a little more so you initiate the roll back. Inhaling back, exhaling, coming up. All right, so you roll at your own speed. You can go fast if this is new for you or challenging. You can slow it down if you feel you're getting stronger to the point where you can even balance like this. Back down. Let's do 3 more. Back and up. Inhale, back and up. Last one. Back and up. Hold it there. Lift the feet up. Take the hands underneath. Open your elbows and look straight ahead. Now try and open the space between your collarbones, and at the back, draw your shoulder blades towards each other. All right, we're doing a teaser prep. We're going to pull the tummy in. And this time we're not rolling, but we are articulating down just onto the back of your waistband. Then you're going to bring the head forward towards the knees, and then we're going to lift up and open out that space between the collarbones, shoulder blades moving towards each other. Let's try that again. So everything rounds as you go down, and then it rounds as you come up, but you finish the movement by coming into that lovely extension. Just one more. Rounding, coming down. Head forward. Lifting up. Now, if you can, I want you to see if you can release your legs. So you're just going to have your arms straight out, palms to the ceiling. If you can, see if you can extend those legs a little further for a balance. For 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring those legs down. So turning towards me, you're going to come onto your side, and we're going to reach our legs out. Okay, so we've got one leg on top of the other. Bottom arm is out, palm up. And we're going to have the hand in front of the chest, or you can, if you want that challenge, put the hand on here. So we're going to take a breath in. We're going to breathe out to lift. And breathe, and we're going to lower, but not touch the mat. So we're hovering above the mat. So you're going to lift and lower and hover. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower, but don't touch the mat. And we're going to do little flutters of the legs. So you're going to imagine a pair of scissors. Top leg comes forward, bottom leg back, and then you switch, switch, switch. Keep it small. It's not big, very small. All right, because the challenge is trying to keep balanced on our side. Now you're going to go faster, faster, faster. So we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs together and down onto the floor. Well done. Coming up, you can be on your elbow or full arm. We're going to do our side bend. Okay, so we've got our arm out. You're going to breathe in, lifting up. Breathing out, we're going to take that arm over, so you're framing your face, but lift your hip to the ceiling. And then you're going to inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale over. So if you can, turn your head to look down to that hand on the mat. And up and lower down. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And lower down. Well done. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so reaching the legs out. Remember, legs slightly forward of your hips. Lying down there. And then we're going to exhale, we're going to lift. Inhale, we're going to lower and hover. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. For 4. Try and stay balanced on that hip. 3, 2, 1. Now lower, but keep off the mat. And let's start to scissor those legs. All right, so it doesn't matter which direction you're going, you're just going forward and back, forward and back, and then start to speed it up. So you're going faster. Now you're going to pull the tummy in. That's it. And now we're going really fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together and down onto the floor. Come on up. So again, you can be on your elbow or forearm. We're doing 3. Are you ready? Side bend. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, take that arm over, lift that hip to the ceiling. So you've got that lovely bend. Then you're going to inhale and exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale over. Inhale back to the T. And lower down. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale over. Inhale up. And lower down. Well done. You're going to come onto your front. Okay. So we're going to have our arms out. We're going to do the swimming exercise today. All right. So we've just been doing the flutters of the legs. So I want you to keep that in mind. We're going to break it down. So first of all, we'll do the legs. We've got the hands out. You're going to press your hands down and bring your back into a very slight back extension. Pull your tummy in, press your pelvis forward, and now float both feet off the floor and start to flutter those legs. So the movement's coming from the hip and the bottom, not from the knee. Knees are really straight. Okay, and we're just going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay those feet down. Now we're going to do the same thing with the upper body, and this is where people find it a little more challenging, okay? So you're going to lift your right arm up, left arm up, and then you're going to flutter, 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 flutter. That's it, good. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. All right, we're going to put it all together. I'm going to try and do 5 sets. And what I want you to do when you lift the arms is turn your palms towards each other. So we'll lift the legs first, then we lift the arms, turn the palms in, and here we go. Start to flutter those legs. Now take a deep breath in and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Reaching out. Ooh. And lowering the hands down. Hands under your shoulders. Push yourself up. Doing great. We're nearly there. Come to the front of your mat. Let's do a little cat stretch. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the tummy muscles in. Tucking under. Inhale. And exhale as you go back. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Inhale. And exhale back. One more deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Inhale. Coming back. And I want you to cross your ankles and sit back over your feet. So your feet are out in front of you. We're going to do the seal. So this is a rolling exercise. So you're going to have your feet together, your knees apart. You're going to take your hands through the center, down and around the feet. Okay, so you can pick those feet up. So similar to the rolling, or rolling like a ball, we're sitting back on our tailbone, tummies are in. We're going to hold the feet there. Now we're going to draw the tummy a little further so we can tip back. Inhaling back and exhaling up. Inhaling back and exhaling up. That's it. So tip back and up. Tip back and up. 2 more. Back and up. And tip back and up. We're going to go into the third rolling exercise. I think this will be our last exercise today. So you can take the hands to the outside. We're still in our little balance, and you can extend the leg as far as you're able. Okay, then we're going to extend the other leg. So if you're tight in the legs, you hold under here, under the knees. If you've got the flexibility, you can hold lower down and straighten those legs. So this is called the open leg rocker. Draw your shoulders down. Now you're going to draw the tummy in, tipping back. Same thing, inhaling back, exhaling, coming up and drawing those shoulders down, trying to hold that balance. And again, draw the tummy in, tipping back. And exhale, coming up. So we're going back and up, tipping back and up. Last one, tipping back and up. Hold it there, hold it there. Well done. Bring the legs together. Draw the tummy in. Let's just see if we can have that balance for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring the legs down. And once again, you're going to cross the feet. You're going to go forward. And we're going to reach our legs back. So right leg back and left leg back. Okay, so from here, we're going to lift up into our up stretch. We're going to lower the heels, lift the heels, and come down. Good. We're going to come up, lower the heels, lift the heels, and down. One more. Up, lower the heels, lift the heels, and down. Let's try and bring that right foot forward. So finishing like we started. Press down into the right foot, lift yourself up, and bring those arms up. 3 dips. Down for 1, for 2, for 3. Good. Take the arms out to the side. Come forward, press the hands down, take the right foot back, bring the left foot forward. Draw the tummy in, press down into the left foot, coming up, arms up in the air. 3 dips for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Arms down, take that foot back, lift up into your up stretch. This time lower the heels and walk your feet forward, keeping your hands on the floor as long as you can. That's it. Now take the weight out of the arms. Let your head just hang. Take a breath in and breathing out. We're going to draw the tummy muscles in, unrolling the spine all the way up to standing. Well done. All right, everyone, that is your intermediate level Pilates for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Do press the like button, do subscribe, and do go and check out my other videos. And if you want to stick around for the chat, I'll come and talk to you now. Whew, I don't know about you, but I'm quite out of breath there. Okay, everyone, let me know what you thought, because I think that was quite a tough class, I think. So do let me know in the chat what you thought of that class. Also, a quick announcement before you go. Next week, I won't be here because I'm actually going on holiday for a week. Thank you, Danny. So, yes, it's my first holiday since 2019. So I'm going to be away for a week. So I'll put a suggested workout in the community section on my channel. So do go and have a look at that. I will have a video out this Sunday, and I will have one out the following Sunday as well. So there'll be plenty to keep you going while I'm away, but I won't be here next Friday. But please, next Friday at 10 o'clock, make sure you do a workout. So just pick anything you like on the channel. I'm going to do a playlist for May as well with some suggestions in there. So pick any workout, try and make it half an hour, whether it's one workout or a combination of a few, so that you still keep your Pilates going in my absence, okay? So Wonderful stuff. Okay, super. So let me know in the chat what you thought. And I wanted to say hello to Ruth Jones. Hello, Ruth, your first time live. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. And as always, everyone is welcome. We have a lovely community that work out together online on Fridays. Today was a bit more advanced. That was a request. And you know that I do try and respond to all your requests. So if I'm not able to do it as a live, I do have a list, an ongoing list of all the things people ask me for. And I can't believe how many things there are that people want to do. So I work my way through that list. And my plan is I'm going to be doing, when I come back from my holiday, I'm going to be doing a batch of filming to try and get some more content going for you. So yeah, so don't think I don't make a note, because I always make a note of what you say. All right. So yes. All right. So I'm just going to go into the chat. And Claire Elizabeth. Hello, Claire. Claire says, I'm puffed now. To be honest, I couldn't do many of the exercises, being an unfit 73-year-old with arthritis, etc. And it's hard to watch Rachel whilst flat on the floor. Did simpler ones I know would benefit me. That's fine, Claire. Totally understand. And yeah, it is one of those, oh, excuse me. It is one of those problems, isn't it, with the mat work on the floor. What a lot of people do, Claire, is they put the channel on their TV because it makes it a bigger screen. So that might be something you want to look at. And yeah, I mean, as always with Pilates, as I always say, Pilates is for everybody, and it's about learning not just the exercises, but also learning the exercises that work for you, or learning ways to modify an exercise so you can do it. So Claire, today we did intermediate because we've been doing beginners for the last couple of weeks, and people wanted me to switch things up. But as you know, I'm sure you know, Claire, that there's lots of videos on the channel, standing Pilates for arthritis. There's senior mat Pilates, which if you've got arthritis is quite nice because it's gentle, but also, Claire, any of the mat work beginner classes should be fine for you if you don't have any issues. 73 doesn't mean you can't do stuff. It just means that sometimes it will take a little longer to get the technique or get the feel of the exercise or build the strength for the exercise. But that's fine because there's no kind of deadline. So I always say to people, don't think about a deadline like I must be this weight or this fit by X date. What it's about really is trying to bring yourself, your mindset into a lifestyle that part of what you do daily, like having a cup of tea or coffee in the morning, is you do your 10, 20 or 30 minutes of Pilates movement to get your body ready for the day. Or equally, at the end of the day, to wind down, because I've also created some wind down videos. Claire, they might be quite nice for you. I've got a lovely one which I filmed in my garden. You can see it's only 10 minutes, and all the grasses, because I live on the coast, there's all the grasses are kind of doing this, and it's just really nice and gentle. So have a look at those as well, Claire. But thank you for coming, and thank you for trying. That's the most important thing, because every week we do something different. And there's always something that you can do. So thank you very much, Claire. Super. Right, I'm going to go through, oopsie daisy. I'm going to go down and say hello to Linda Verney Thompson. Hi, Linda. Linda says, love that one. Although my seals felt a little out of control. Any tips? Yes. Okay, Linda. Tips. That's a really good advice. The best thing to do with the seal, yeah, it is challenging because when we do the rolling like a ball, obviously we've got the legs together. So what I would say is lots of practice in the rolling like a ball. And then what you can start to do, let me show you this way, is rolling like a ball, you're kind of in this position. Okay, so seal, put your legs in a different position and you're doing external rotation of the hips. So what you could start with is just opening the knees slightly and rolling this way. Yeah, which is not quite so extreme. And then eventually you can then start to work at taking the hands under. A lot of people find the new arm position quite challenging. Okay, but what you're doing with that is you're actually bracing against your legs with your elbows. Can you see? And you want to sort of stay in that fixed position, and then it all comes from here. So I would say rolling like a ball is the prep for that in many ways, and then changing the leg position is deliberate. It makes it a more advanced exercise. So I hope that helps. So do rolling like a ball, Linda, and then just start to open the knees and just try it in that position and get used to that. And then you can go a little bit further, and then into your seal. Josie Briggs, good morning, Josie. Josie says, enjoyed as always, some challenging exercises, but that's what we need to progress. Exactly, Josie. Thank you so much for that. Yes, so I've set that challenge. So today, if you find today really challenging, but you want to do it, go back and do it again, because with Pilates, it's repetition, repetition, repetition. Yes, the more you do something, the easier it becomes, because your body starts to build muscle memory. So I'm sure you've heard of muscle memory, but it's where your body starts to understand where it needs to be in space. We talk about it a lot in dance, actually. So anyone who has sort of seen ballet or done ballet, you know that you repeat, repeat, repeat. And it's a similar mindset. The more you repeat an exercise, the more the brain and the muscles start to work out with each other what you need to do to be able to achieve it. So yes, come back and do it again. That's what it's all about. Because all the exercises, there's about, I think, 600 exercises in the whole Pilates repertoire. So that's not just the mat work, but all the equipment work as well. Excuse me. I still have a little bit of a cough. But yes, all of that can be adapted to the mat, and there's all kinds of variations. So once you start to understand the basics, and the mat work is really good. I mean, I would say personally, I've done mat work and I've done all the equipment: Reformer, Cadillac, a Wonder Chair, ladder barrel, armchair, all that kind of stuff. And I like all of that. But the mat work is what's made me the strongest. And I think it's because when you're doing mat work, as we do every Friday, there is nowhere to go for assistance. It's just about you and your body and learning what works for you. All right. So be kind to yourselves. Don't give yourself a hard time if something's challenging. Just think, okay, that's a bit of a challenge. I'm going to come back to that one. All right, so jolly good. That's wonderful. Sue Sambles, hello, Sue. Lovely to see you. And Sue says, please, I was able to do about 95. Brilliant. That's what it's all about, Sue. You see how much you've learned and how much stronger you've got, which is just fantastic. So well done. That's brilliant. Chloe Brown, thanks for your donation. Chloe says, great, strong workout. Thank you. You're very welcome, Chloe. Don't feel, I know a lot of you have donated, so I'm going to go through my donations. Thanks at the end of the chat. Margaret says, that was a tough class, Rachel. And I agree with Claire Elizabeth. Managed to do some roll-ups, but feel that I am hurting and straining my neck muscles. Any suggestions? Okay, that's really interesting, Margaret. So, yeah, so if you're feeling it in your neck, that is because you are going to be doing this when you're doing your exercises. And you won't be conscious of it. I see it all the time when I teach people, is that when people are concentrating, often the tension will go to the places where their tension goes. So for a lot of people, it is shoulders. The shoulders lift, the neck muscles get tight, and it all becomes really, really uncomfortable. So what I would say, Margaret, is the second you feel that, that's when you want to either adapt the exercise so there's less tension here, or stop the exercise, reset those shoulders, just relaxing those shoulders down, and then coming back to it. And yes, so if you're feeling it on Margaret, I'm just going to show you, if you're feeling it on the roll-ups, I'll show you why, and I'll show everyone why. Because with the roll-ups, obviously, you're trying to get up off the floor. So you get to here, and in a very traditional class, what we would do is we would stop at this point, and then we would think about pulling the tummy in, and it's the core bringing you up. But what I find is for a lot of people, they lift the arms, they get worried about getting up, and then they start to lift here, and that's where all that tension comes in. So what you want to do, Margaret, is do the ones that you can do. So say you can do 1 or 2 or 3. You do that, and then when you start to feel tension, that's when you think, right, I'm going to adapt it. And that's where you either do what we did last week, whereas you put the arms behind the leg and let the leg help you come up, okay? Or you bend the knees and do it that way so that you can keep the tension in here and keep it out of this area, okay? And I think, Margaret, it's also one to note is that if you are feeling it there, try and remind yourself every now and then to relax the neck. Just sort of say to yourself, relax your neck, Margaret, relax. And just give your shoulders a little shake so you can kind of reset that position, okay? I hope that helped, Margaret. Okay, so going down, Anne from London. Hello, Anne. Anne says, happy to hear you'll be on holiday, but we will miss you. I will miss you too. I'll be thinking of you next Friday. Good session today, although a bit of a challenge after the last 2 weeks. Look forward to the May playlist. Have a good weekend off. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, it's always tricky, Anne, to work out what to give you all because everyone's different, and obviously I never see you, so I kind of try and work out from your feedback what you need and what would be good for you. So yeah, if there are any suggestions of things, do put them on the chat, because this is the time that I set aside to get direct feedback from you, but also to be able to give you some help as well, okay? Because we need to plan what we're going to do when I come back. What I was thinking was, and I don't know how you feel about this, was that when we come back for our next sessions, that'd be 2 weeks today, we do a bit of a longer one. So we could do a 45-minute class instead of a 30. And that could be a mix of beginners and intermediate. So that's my thoughts, but maybe you want something else. So let me know what you think in the chat. And then I can get that all planned so that when I'm back, we're all ready to go. Okay, looking forward to the May playlist. Great, yes, I'll get that up. So that will be up on the community page in the next day or 2. I'm going to be away from Sunday, so I won't be online. You won't see me for a week or so. Although I might check my messages occasionally when I'm on holiday, but I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be relaxing. But there we go. All right. Thank you very much for that feedback. Julie Harris, good evening to you in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you for joining me today, Julie, on your Friday night. Julie says, thank you for a challenging class and didn't manage the arm swimming bit too successfully, but my excuse is my recovery from COVID. Oh, bless you, Julie. Look, I'm glad that you are recovering from COVID. I know it's a horrible, horrible thing to have. And yes, the arms in that exercise, it is very challenging, Julie, so don't worry. Everyone I've ever seen who I've ever taught this class, this goes from super strong athletes, ballet dancers, through to people who do regular fitness, find the arms challenging. And I think it's because we're moving from the shoulder, and it's not something, that kind of movement, isn't it? That's the movement you're doing from the shoulder. It's not a movement that a lot of us do anymore. And also with technology, we're also like this. It becomes really hard for a lot of people. So it is a super good exercise to do. And Julie, one to work on and come back to when you feel ready. So Julie, I hope you get better soon. Really glad you made it today. I mean, well done for doing a Pilates class when you're still recovering from COVID. So that's wonderful. Do come and see me again. Carol Neath, hello Carol. Carol says, absolutely love the session today. A great setup for the weekend. Enjoy your holiday. You deserve it. Oh, bless you, Carol. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much we're looking forward to going away, because we haven't been away for 3 years. And an actual kind of holiday, as in we're going to be on a beach for a week. We haven't done that, I think, for 4.5 years. So it's just going to be really nice just to have a bit of quiet time, read a book and relax. And then I'm going to come back all refreshed and ready to see you all again. So thank you so much, Carol. Miriam Mahoney says, sorry, just realized it's only a bank holiday in Ireland, but I hope you have a lovely weekend. Thank you, Mary, and happy bank holiday to you. Sue Samble says, having phone issues. Oh dear. Sue says, may I please request more standing 20 minutes classes as easier to fit in after work? Sue, I'm so glad that you've put that on there, because yes, definitely. And I've got a standing class coming up. So on, not this week, but not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, I've got a 20-minute standing class that I put together for you. And that is a fusion of 2 classes that I've taught before. It comes to a total of 20 minutes, all standing. It's very much focused on balance and abs. So Sue, that's coming up, but I've made a note for that. And when I do my next filming, I will definitely do another standing 20 minutes. That's really good to know. Thank you, Sue. Kathy Freeman. Hello, Kathy. Lovely to see you here. Kathy says, was relieved to find I could do 90%. However, my hips felt tight on teaser and similar positions. Any tips? Okay, Kathy, yes. So the teaser, those exercises, they're very strong on the hip flexors. Very strong, yes. So we did a lot of work with the hip flexors today. In fact, I think a lot of mat Pilates is focused on or targets the hip flexors. So anything where you're lifting this leg in this direction is a hip flexor type of exercise. So all I can say to you, Kathy, is modify, because obviously the further away the knees, the longer the legs, the stronger the lever. In other words, the stronger the weight on those hip flexors. So you can bring those knees in. And the other thing is you really want to stretch them out. So when we were doing things like the single leg stretch, for example, you want to kind of really lower the legs, stretch everything out. And of course, stretching the hip flexors, Kathy, obviously is something that would be really, really good for you to do more of. So the hip flexor stretch is anything where you just kneel up and you gently come forward. So you're just giving them a nice little stretch out. So it might be good for you, Kathy, to add in one of my stretch videos. We've done one before. There's one where I've got peacock leggings on, and we do a lot of really nice deep stretches in that. So I would suggest you make sure you've got one of those, or 1 or 2 of those maybe, in your weekly workout, because that might be a little area for you that is quite tight and is something you need to kind of unravel. So that's what I would recommend. I hope that helps, Kathy. Whoops, Daisy, right, I'm just whizzing down the chat. So, oops, I've lost my place now. Where are we? So many donations today. Thank you, everyone. So kind. Your donations really genuinely do help me, because, as you know, I make all of this, I do all of this for free. So any donations just go into helping me keep this all going. Yes, I'm hoping, I'm going to look into all this and think about this when I'm on my holiday, but I'm thinking that I might do a second live during the week. So if you think that's something you might like, it will probably be at a different time of day. But that's the plan, is that I might do a second live, probably on a Monday. So I would do a Monday and a Friday. So that's something that we're kind of thinking about, Karen and I, at the moment, to see if we can adjust our schedule so that I can do that. So just to let you know, there are lots of plans afoot. Super. Okay, whizzing down. Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette says, yay, another really great strong Pilates session. I followed live today on my day off. Have a fabulous holiday. Oh, thank you so much, Jeanette. Really glad you enjoyed it. Caroline Ford. Hello, Caroline. Caroline says, challenging today, Rachel, but managed most of it and adapted at times. I always feel better. Have a great holiday, Rachel Kerwin and possibly Boo. Well, yes, Boo is also going on holiday. She's not going with us, but she's going somewhere else that she really loves, which I shall tell you about next time I see you. In fact, Kerwin has. Yes, she's got her own special holiday with some lovely people that we know who specialise in sort of holidays for dogs. So she'll be on a holiday with a few other dogs having a lovely time. So there we go. Ruth Jones. Hello, Ruth. Lovely to see you. And Ruth says, I should have done the previous 2 videos. I found it hard. I've been used to doing the standing Pilates for seniors, but now I know what areas I need to work on is my core, i.e. my core. Absolutely, Ruth. So yeah, go check those out because there was a really nice progression the last couple of weeks. So if you look at my videos, you'll see that I've got Pilates for beginners. If you want to do the live session that I did, that's in the bright orange leggings. And it's called Pilates for Beginners. And then the follow-on from that is Pilates for Beginners, the next step, and that's a progression. So what I would say, Ruth, is do the Pilates for Beginners, the first one, and see how that feels in your body. If it feels quite challenging or you feel like there's things on there that I want to work on, then stick with that for a few weeks because that's really your foundation. Yeah, that's the foundation work for being able to do the more challenging work. And a foundation doesn't mean it's bad. Foundation is brilliant. That's the building block. Yeah, because if you have a good, it's like a building. Yeah, if you think of a building, if you've got a really good foundation, then you can build that building up. Okay, so, and this is for everyone watching. Don't feel that, oh, I should be an intermediate by now, or I ought to be able to do this. Forget all of that. That's not important. What's important is working with your own body and seeing what your body needs. So Ruth has just done, it's just been a brilliant message because Ruth has said she gave it a go, she found it challenging, and what it's highlighted is that she needs to work on her core. Now that's brilliant because now Ruth's got a plan. Now she knows what she's going to work on. So Ruth, the other video that might be worth you looking at if you want to is I've got a 20-minute core workout, which is just core. So you could always add that in. And I would say the standing work is so good. The standing Pilates for seniors, I think everyone should do those because I find them challenging because they really do work the stabilizing muscles of the body. So in particular, your glutes, your legs, and you do work the core. It's just you're working it in a different way. So it might be for you, Ruth, that obviously the exercise is different on the mat, aren't they, to what we would do standing. So I would say go in, look at the Pilates for beginners. If you enjoy that one, maybe try another one for beginners and just hang out in the beginners section. Yeah, the beginners playlist. Just do those videos for a while. Keep the standing Pilates for seniors going because that's really, really important and really good for your balance and coordination. And then you can just slowly build on up. But it's lovely that you came, Ruth. Do come back. Linda Verniton says, thanks for the guidance. I'll be giving it a try. Lots of rolling like a balls there. Fabulous. Good. Ruth Jones says, my neck really hurts when doing the hundreds. Is that normal? Okay, Ruth, yes, again, that is a neck tension related position. It's probably the position of your head and the position of your neck muscle. So let me show you. This is really important for everyone. On the 100, the idea is that we want to get the head up as far up as possible so it is balancing right on the top of the neck. Now, for some people coming here, they tense up and they lift their shoulders. That's going to make your neck hurt. In which case, you want to either try and draw the shoulders down or you want to take your head down. Okay. The other thing, little tip for you, Ruth, is if you nod your chin first, so draw your chin down like you're trying to make a double chin, and then reach up and think of reaching up and forward, then you can do your 100 there. And once again, if you find that halfway through, a dog appears. Hello, Boo. If you find that halfway through you're feeling that tension, just lay your head down and continue the movements with your head on the floor, because it just means you need to work on building up that strength, okay? So I hope that made sense. Oh, hello. Hello there. This is Boo. This is my dog. Hello. Hello there. You come to tell Mummy it's time for coffee? Yes. So Boo's demonstrating the 100 as we speak. Okay. I'm on the TV at the moment, Boo, so you stay there. Okay, so can you... So I hope that helped, that little tip there. And again, you know what? If your neck hurts, put your head down, all right? And then try again. But a really good tip is to nod the chin and then lift up, because it just kind of gets your neck into the right alignment. What I find with a lot of people is their eyes go up to the ceiling and then their head goes back, and then it really strains the neck. And you want that eye line straight forward at your knees, okay? Tiona, good morning, Tiona in France. Tiona says, great session, Rachel. Thank you. The last rolling with the legs straight out was a shambles for me. Went back over to the plow position. Well, that's amazing. You can do that. Well done. Do enjoy your holiday. Thank you, Tiona. Yes, so the open leg rocker, where that becomes more of a challenge when you've got those legs out, is obviously your weight is trying to get your weight forward and control it as you go back. So obviously when you went back, and you're obviously very flexible, Tiona, so well done you just kept going back, right? And what you've got to do is really keep a hold on those core muscles so that really your control is coming from here. Yeah, so you're able to go back and stop on the shoulder blades and then come forward. But again, one to work on. So well done. Thanks for all the messages for my holiday. Sarah Ranical says, I've done the wrong one. We'll save this for later. Okay, no problem. Carlin, good morning, Carlin. Lovely to see you here. Carlin says, loved the challenge. Gladly take more of these. Okay, so I'm just going to put a note, more intermediate. What I'll do is I'm going to, when I do my next batch of filming, I'll make sure that I do more of the intermediate as well, Carlin. So there's lots in there. I'm going to try and get the playlist a little bit better so they're clearer, beginners, intermediate level, and so on. Thank you, Carlin, for that feedback. That really helps. Hi, Julie Hunt. Thank you for your donation, Julie. Julie says, a great challenge today, Rachel. I can feel my body adjusting to your classes. Thank you again, and have a blessed day. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Julie. Blessings to you too. I'm really glad you enjoyed the challenge. And it's lovely to hear that you can feel how your body is starting to adjust and understand the movements. That's fantastic. That's kind of what it's all about. So well done, Julie. Lovely stuff. Delia Hart. Good morning, Delia. Delia says, good morning, Rachel. Thank you for this wonderful session. I loved the challenge and thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll be continuing to work on the movements I found hard. I'd love more classes like this. Okay, good to know. That's fantastic. So I'm making a note, everyone, which is why I'm scribbling, of what people want. Claire Elizabeth, hello, Claire. Claire says, thank you, Rachel. You're such an inspiration. I think I even benefit from just watching you. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Claire. I think I love the neck and back video. Keeps my back pain-free. Also the warm-up ones you mentioned and others. Exactly, Claire. And if you know that they feel good, and afterwards your body feels good, you know that's the right one. So well done, you. And thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that, Claire. It's lovely to hear. Helen Lees, good morning, Helen. Helen says, enjoyed that. Pleased I managed the roll-ups and the seal puppy for the first time. Yay! Well done, Helen. That's brilliant. My fluttering a bit crazy, but we'll have to work on that coordination. Thanks as always, Rachel, and enjoy your holiday. Oh, thank you, Helen. Yeah, we put in a little bit of coordination today. So I tried to build you up to the swimming by doing the fluttering on the side. Remember, we did it on the side, which is great for the side of the waistline, but also starts to teach that body, teach the muscles kind of what you want them to do. So when you roll over to your front and you do the swimming exercises, you can really feel that. And I say the swimming is a very, very challenging exercise, isn't it? Because you're using the whole of the what they call the back posterior chain. So you're using all the muscles on the back of the body. So that's back of the arms, back of the shoulders, obviously all the way down the spine, the glutes, the hamstrings, everything on that one. So a good one for us all to work on, me included. But thank you. Linda Lawley, hello Linda. Linda says, I hope that you have a wonderful holiday. If anyone deserved a great holiday, it's you. Oh, thank you very much. And love the idea of a longer class. Oh, great. Thanks for letting me know, Linda. Kathy Freeman also says, would love a longer class. Julie says, yes, that would be excellent to have an extended class. Margaret Scott says, thanks for your advice, Rachel. I'll try that. I did the spinal mobility workout this week and I loved it. Oh, good. I'm really glad, Margaret. That's excellent. I really like that one. It just makes me feel all warm in my spine, which I think is great. Have a good holiday, and I'll look forward to the longer class and the May playlist. Brilliant. So lots of votes for our longer class. So let's make that a date. When I see you in 2 weeks' time, we'll do a 45-minute class, and we'll do a mix of Pilates, but I might put in some stretches as well. And I'll make it a intermediate and what I will call it, what shall I call it? An advanced beginners, because I know you all kind of know the basics and you want to kind of move up a level. So that's what we'll do. We'll sort of do beginners, intermediate, and a nice stretch as well. Thank you for that feedback. Julie says, yes, please, extended class. Fabulous. Sally says, great idea for a mixed class in 2 weeks. I look forward to it. Thank you, Sally. Have a lovely holiday. Oh, thank you so much, everyone, for your lovely, lovely messages. Yes, lovely longer class from Anne from London. Delia says, yes, please, do a 45-minute class with a mix of beginner and intermediate. I still do your cardio classes regularly, which have made me stronger, and the 5-minute plank challenge. More of these challenges would be great. Delia, thank you very much. Okay, so maybe some more 5-minute challenges. I'll add those into my filming list. Thank you, Delia. Madeline, hello, Madeline Woodhead says, good, strong session. Have a happy holiday. Thank you so much. Oh, so many lovely. Will I be filming on the beach? Do you know what, Delia? I think it's a lovely idea, but I promised my husband, my darling husband, that I will not work on holiday. I might do a few little Instagram posts, but no, because believe it or not, I know it doesn't seem like it to you guys, but filming takes so much time to set up. It's work for me. I love it, but it is work. So when I do one of my films that I previously made and I upload, generally those take me about half a day per film. So, and then I have to obviously do all the other technical side of getting it onto YouTube. So that's a lot of work at the computer. So I've decided that I've got to give myself and my lovely husband a complete break for a week. So not on this occasion, but I tell you what we will try and do, Delia, is if I can get more subscribers and get more income from the channel, then the plan would be to go away and do a whole lot of filming in a different location. So that's my ambition, Delia. That's what I would like to do before the end of the year. So yes, so to help me, all of you, if you would share a video with a friend of yours or share a video to a Facebook group, encourage people to subscribe to the channel. All of that will help me get noticed by YouTube. That pushes my income up a little. And then I've got the funds to go and think, right, I'm going to go and do 3 days filming on the beach. If the weather's good, I may be able to do some filming on the beach down here where I live, because I live on the south coast of the UK. We don't have sandy beaches where I live. They're very pebbly. But I might be able to do something like that this year. I'd love to do something like that. So yes, Delia, not on this holiday, but it will be coming soon. So thank you very much. Anne from London says, second live session would be great. You prefer a Tuesday. Joan Redicam says yes to the 45-minute class. That's super. Second would be good, but not at tea time, i.e. 4:30 or 5 if at all possible. Wow, there's so many messages. Thank you so much, everybody. Ruth Enright says, have a wonderful read on the beach, Rachel and Cohen. Thank you so much, Ruth. Wonderful to hear from you, because I know you are an author. So I actually bought your book, Ruth, Sea Haven. So that's going in my bag. Wonderful stuff. So just finally, I want to say thank you. Deepest thanks to the following people. Ruth Enright. This is for your donations today, which have really, really helped. Ruth Enright, Yvonne Thorpe, Sarah Runnacles, Carlin Hawkran, Mary O'Mahony, Margaret Scott, Rona Stevens, good morning, Rona, Linda Verney Thompson, Carol Neath, Josie Briggs, Chloe Brown, Sandy McClure, Anne from London, Caroline Ford, Julie Hunt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Madeline Woodhead, thank you so, so much for your donations. I really appreciate it. And I just want to say, oh, Delia's got a question. Oh, look at this last question I'm going to answer. Then I must go, because this is quite important. Delia says, Rachel, just a thought. Would you ever consider doing a retreat in the sun? I would love to do Pilates with you in person. Delia, yes, I really would. I would love to do that too. And prior to the lockdown, I did actually have a Pilates retreat planned, which was going to be in Madeira, on Madeira Island, in this beautiful hotel up in the hillside in a botanical garden. And obviously with lockdown and everything else, that all changed. But yes, Delia, that is one of the things I would love to do in the future. So if I got enough interest and I could coordinate it, so we could have maybe, it would definitely be a small group of people, so it'd be exclusive, so you get lots of hands-on, private sort of one-to-one tutorials. You would also do lots of group workouts together. That's something that could come in the future. So yes, fingers crossed on that. Okay, so yes, Delia, let's do it. Let's make a plan. Maybe next year that would be something we could do. So if I get more subscribers, then there's a good chance that I'd probably have like 10 people and just have a group of 10, and we'd all go somewhere beautiful in Europe. And hopefully next year will be better, right? Because at the moment we're still feeling our way with this whole kind of what's happening with COVID. Can we fly? Where can we go? And all that kind of stuff. But I do feel like we're on the upward trends now, aren't we, with it all? So yes to a retreat from me too. Oh, Caroline, thank you. Amy Ann, good morning to you. Good to see you, Boo. Yes, little Boo, cheeky girl. Delia says, yes, I put my name down already for the retreat in Madeira. Oh, wonderful. All right, my lovely friends, I'm going to sign off now just to say thank you so much for coming today. Thanks for all the love, sending big love to you all. I'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, so we'll do a 45-minute session in 2 weeks. I'll have a video out for you for the next 3 Sundays. All right, some videos coming out. and a May playlist. So keep an eye out for them. And don't forget, even though I won't be here live next week, I'll be thinking of you. So make sure you do one of my workouts at 10 o'clock. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, a great week, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care and bye for now. Bye-bye.